at YE Elite 2019 Gala.
Today we are very honored to host this event and bring some of the most influential leaders in our community. And we will have them to share with us their wisdom in a short bit. So since this summer, I started to work with Simpulse Foundation's team to fundraise for the Feast of Fortune of 2020. And I'm very honored to work alongside with Mr. Dick Wallet, the president and CEO of Simpulse Foundation. And today we are thrilled to have Mr. Dick Wallet to join us.
So this location, as you can see, is right inside the downtown core. It's a greenfield site, which means we can build whatever we can dream. And of course, what we can afford. More importantly, what we can dream. And that's where the hospital of the future comes in. How do we actually dream that we can build something on the scale of Mayo, Johns Hopkins, Cleveland? We can really build a world-class hospital here in Vancouver. But more importantly, it's not just about moving a hospital, it's about transforming a city.
So this year we are honored to have 5 industry leaders to join us this evening for the business panel discussion and share their wisdom and expertise in this dynamic international environment.
Cross-culture, you do business, cross-border business, the kind of challenges, the kind of experiences that you would like to hear. And also in family businesses and perhaps corporations alike, that you have cross-generation issues. So just as the title suggests, those are the exact things that we will be talking about.
Before you cross the river, how prepared you are. That is a key to the success of a proposed transaction. And to be prepared, oftentimes you need to adjust your expectations. You've got to adjust your sometimes perceptions about what are the opportunities, what are the risks. And a lot of times the assumptions you have in a particular culture may or may not be correct.
Yeah, we talk about the customer-centric, and they also, that's customer-centric. Yeah, and also I think from company also developed like a very advanced benefit sharing system. So I think all this and also our human resource system, and also we have our integrated product development system. So all this, I think, make all the teams, different country teams, I think work very closely. For example, 5G. So 5G started Canada, but right now also more than 10 countries jointly work for the 5G research and development. I think this multi-culture, but they have the very same target and very customer-centric.
All these sorts of different types of challenges, but obviously the opportunities over in China are pretty extraordinary there, and I think a lot of it is based around obviously the economy growing so fast, but also just the sheer number of people that are over there. So, you know, Vancouver, you guys are super fortunate because I think Vancouver is really in that entering into that real golden era. We talked about, you know, what's going to be happening in the next 20, 30 years here. I remember 20, 30 years ago in Vancouver, you know, the crisis we talk about now around affordability, the crisis back then was the brain drain. Does anyone remember that? The brain drain in Vancouver? You know, all the head offices were heading off to Calgary, all of the talented people were moving to the US or back to Hong Kong.
I moved to China, and I was the chief representative of a national law firm. And I would cold call all sorts of people, and people would say, Shamaguashi, I mean, who are you? I mean, why are you calling me? And it's only when my daughter met their daughter, and I met their father, and then we had a coffee together, and then he'd say, you need to talk to my driver because his brother is a really good person. And that's how you meet people in China, is through relationships. And in Canada, you just pull out the yellow pages and start calling and finding people, and they think, well, you're calling me, so you must be interesting. There's just a complete disconnect in the...
I'm very happy to join with you to have this wonderful panelists. And we have very good discussion and communication. It's very important for us to enjoy this wonderful evening. So I do have the full confidence. We know that China and Canada are great countries. China is the largest economy in the world. Canada is the second economy besides the US. So we do have something, so many things in common. We can do something better.